So, Into the Light is the April update for Destiny 2. We've had all 3 live streams. We know a lot about it. We know the loot. We know the new activity Onslaught. We've seen the armor. We're getting Whisper and 0 Hour back with some changes, like the timers being increased. Also, we're getting the Pantheon mode, which is like a raid boss rush, I guess. We don't know that much about it because I'm recording this the day before the TWAB, which is stupid, but the main point isn't Into the Light and the content it has. I just want to talk about April updates generally. There's like this kind of weird trend in games where updates that come out in April are usually more substantial and like kind of just cooler and more unique. Like we're getting Into the Light. Destiny 1 had the Taken King April update, which was a pretty large update for free. Rainbow Six Siege has its April Fool's events. Minecraft does its April Fool's update. Those aren't the only ones. Overwatch had a massive patch update for an April Fool's event. And I think it's just kind of odd it always happens in April, but it does make sense because a lot of these are for like April Fool's events where things are supposed to get wacky and zany and goofy so the developers can do whatever they want. And what are the executives going to say? You know, it's April Fool's event. It's fun. Ha ha ha. Free marketing. Ha ha. They love that. So it's fine. But it's just this weird thing that happens. It's always April with these really weird, goofy, massive changes to games. And they go away. It's like a little taste of what you want. You know, more substantial updates, more creative updates. But that's because usually these April updates are tied to April Fools, so the developers are all hands on deck, and it's not the executives saying, well, you can't do that. You know, their limits are not set. They can just let loose and do whatever they want, and I think that's a good thing. Now, we've had a large problem in Destiny over time of the executives stepping in and saying, don't over-deliver. No. You can't work overtime. Go home so you can do less, which has put the game in a bad spot. Into the Light it's purely meant to over-deliver. There needed to be a piece of content between Season of the Wish and the final shape, which wasn't going to happen. But I'm assuming it may have been a Sony thing, because Sony really likes the devs and hates the management at Bungie. We've known that for a while. So, yeah. I'm assuming the developers were given free reign to just do whatever they wanted for Into the Light, which explains why we got 2 exotic missions back, which they've kind of said in the past that it's hard to do that. So we got 2 back in spaces that weren't already in the game. Yeah, that was sick. We're getting 12 weapons for a month and a half long event. 12 weapons for that? That's crazy compared to what we normally get. So I think this isn't like, oh, they're trying to make it up to us. I mean, it is partially that. But I think it's more so less executive oversight and Into the Light. That's the only thing I could think of. It isn't as much of a we're trying to win back the community. It's the executives do not care about this update at all. So it's just Bungie being Bungie. And we've seen the trend of Bungie cutting off contact constantly. And then they do 3 reveal streams for a month and a half long event, basically. That's just goofy nostalgia bait and just a fun time. And then they roll it into we're getting a live stream revealing more final shape stuff. That's sick. We're also getting Twitch drops, which Bungie keep them rolling. But yeah, I just wanted to like point this out that April is just like the time we actually get good updates for live service games, because I think the executives do not care about these updates. So developers can just kind of do whatever they want and include whatever they want in these patches, which is a good thing. And I hope we see those more often throughout, like, you know, maybe 12 months of the year, or at least, you know, executives back off and, you know, if you're making money, I think you're doing pretty good, you know? Icarus flew too close to the sun, and trying to stay a viable business by not innovating and not expanding your horizons and just trying to go up it's not going to go well for you. So hopefully we see more stuff like this. Yeah, just let game developers cook. Just generally, this is for everyone. Whether you're an executive or you just play games and cry on the internet, just let the devs cook. Usually if you let them cook, they come up with something good. Anyways, that's about it. See you next time.